Some years ago, I felt that God gave me a picture of what might have happened had I not been healed 34 years ago, or had I not come out of homosexuality. My marriage surely would not have lasted. It couldn't have lasted much longer. I was homosexually active in the years prior to AIDS, but AIDS was just around the corner, and as compulsive and driven as I was, I'm sure I would have been one of the early victims of AIDS. My son Stephen would not have been born. He was born 18 months after I came out of homosexuality. I was 40 years old, and Willow was 39. Our daughters would have grown up without a father, in effect, with a father who probably symbolized men who were unfaithful and never supported them. It would just, for all the family, it just would have been just so grievous. And then I look at what happened, and like last week, my family was all here. We were taking a family picture, and children and grandchildren. There's 18 of us today. All 3 of my children are Christians, and my wife got over the terrible hurts. She was healed over the years from the hurts that I had inflicted upon her, and she became wonderful at ministering to wives of men who are deep in sexual sin. So God, He is such a good God, and what He did, just the contrast is unbelievable. You know, I can't go through a day that I just don't thank Him for what He did in our life. I am convinced that every man and woman who gives their life to Christ and truly wants to change will experience change to a degree that a totally blessed, fulfilling heterosexual life will be open to them. And in the final analysis, it's not our power, it's not just our strength, our determination, it's the power of God at work in us. You know, we have to hang in there. We have to be tenacious and to strive to become the men and women that God wants us to be. And you know, that's what it really is. It isn't just, I want to become heterosexual. It's, I want to be the man that God wants me to be, or I want to be the woman that God wants me to be.